Hi, I'm Heather, and welcome back to... I'm Heather from booktubes. I don't know why I struggle to do my intro for vlogs, but welcome back to another 24 and 24 vlog. It is a series of 24 vlogs in the year 24, where I accomplish 24 things in 24 hours, and I also read one of the books off of my 24 and 24 TBR, and by read I mean start. I read a chapter of it. So I was not going to film this video today. I was going to film a completely different video, and then that's not really going to work out. My girl's homesick with congestion. I've got stuff to do. The video I was going to film isn't actually coming out for a couple weeks, so it would make more sense to put that off and film it like the day before rather than trying to do it today, because for other videos I would have to like get it all done today. So just makes more sense to do this. So this is what we're doing. So a bit of a pivot, not super duper prepared, but we're here. We're going to do a experimental makeup look. I don't know which one yet, but I think I have an idea. I got this from Walmart, this cardigan. Hold on, let me insert a clip of me standing and showing you, but it's giving she was an academic fairy that lived in a forest village and taught classes. So I've been really into like these poofy designs or like embroidery or crochet, like flowers and mushrooms and things on cardigans. I've been really into that, but I do feel like it's very trendy, and I'm not necessarily going to want to wear this for the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe I will, who knows. But I had told my husband that I specifically wanted one with like toadstool mushrooms on it, and I think it's like very cute and cottagecore, and obviously this is a color that I like. It's nice and neutral. So when I saw it at Walmart for like $15, I was like, yes, I can participate in this trend with this one version of it, you know? So this is new to me, and I have styled it a little bit like a dark academia meets cottagecore, I think is what I'm going for. But now I need to do a makeup look. So I already have all my base makeup, right? This is just going to be an eye look that I'm experimenting with. I have been having really bad acne lately. I don't know if it is the weather, the diet, the environment, my age. I will be turning 33 at the beginning of March. And you do like go through cycles like this in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, you know, like it happens over and over again. So maybe it's that, but I've had really bad acne, which is interesting coming from me because I have not had a day with no pimples on my face since I was about 11 years old. Like, I have always had bad skin. Nothing has really helped a lot. Some of it has helped some, you know, there are things that I've done that have made improvements, but I've never had a day with no pimples in the last couple of decades. And I work really hard to not allow that to be detrimental to my self-confidence, I guess. I remember being a young teen and being like, what if I still have acne in my 20s? And feeling devastated by that prospect. Like, I can remember the overwhelming dread that enveloped my little body. Like, it was the worst thing that I could, funnily enough, I was really worried that my boobs would stay small, which they did. I have very little going on there, and that I would continue to have acne. And then of course I got acne scars and things, and it's like, okay, this is never going away, but maybe other things will go away, but they haven't. All of this to tell you that I work hard at not allowing the things that I consider my flaws to be detrimental to how I perceive myself. I work really hard to not complain about my body or my skin or my looks at all, like out loud at all. I know I'm like telling you guys this right now, but like, I don't want my kids growing up with the, you know, mom feels fat, mom feels ugly, mom doesn't, like, I don't want that for them. Particularly because they look like me. So if I'm complaining about what I look like, am I not communicating to them that they also don't look good, you know? Like I have, and honestly, I've been working on this for many years before my first child was born, and he was born when I was 21. So, I mean, I've worked on this for at least half my life, if not more, where just accept the features that you have and don't allow that to make you feel less than. So that was an interesting speech. I can give you a long list of flaws, starting with my upper lip that looks like someone drew my bottom lip and accidentally smudged. And that was what created my top lip. My almost non-existent top lip. Like, honestly, like that doesn't bother me. If someone teased me about my lip or even my skin, like the acne, those things wouldn't bother me at 32. But if that had started when I was 7 or 13, like I can't imagine the psychological impact that would have had on me. I have a long list of flaws that I think in my features. I don't have people actively telling me, well, you're hideous. You know, it's not that easy for everyone. I know sometimes you have a lot of external people telling you that you should fix this or fix that, and that is incredibly difficult to deal with. But know that the people that you think are the most gorgeous in the world, they don't feel that way about themselves. So I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about other people. Hello, my darling. Yes, but only a couple.
6.
6? Because you're 6 years old? Sure, you can have 6.
1.
Even though that's definitely more than a couple.
3, 4, 5. No, it's 6.
Great work. I'm a mathematician.
No, there's 5.
No, there's 5 because you ate one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Love you. Anyways, people on the internet that you just think are stunningly gorgeous, you'd be amazed at their insecurities. And so I'm always surprised kind of the things that they'll say that they're insecure about, because I'm watching them, looking at them like they're so pretty, or they're so, like, I love the way that they look, whether that's classically beautiful or not, you know, conventionally attractive or not. I love the way that they look, and then they'll mention like being really insecure about a feature that I've never given 2 seconds thought about on them. Like, it's just part of their look. It's not a flaw. And so I don't know, it's very interesting to me, I guess, the way that we can all struggle with that. That was a long speech to let you know that I am struggling a little bit with how I feel. Anyways, all right, so these are some of the things that I have pinned for inspiration. I'm thinking either this with like the bronze and the teal, or there's another one, or like this one with the gold and the orange, like that coral. Maybe we'll do this, something like this. So in today's lesson of slapping on eyeshadows and calling it good, we're going for an ombre sunset effect, I suppose. I actually ended up really liking the way that this makeup look looked, and I think that I will try it again. I think it works well with my hooded eyes. Between the book cover recreations and these vlogs, I've been doing a lot of things with makeup, eyeshadow colors even more specifically, that I have never gravitated towards or have never thought would look good on me. And I've been really pleasantly surprised by some of these experiments. Some of it, you know, is not very good, but some is fun. All right, so I do have some things I want to do today. I want to actually rearrange my bedroom some, which I will show you what I'm thinking. My husband said that he really misses sleeping up against the wall. I cannot do that. I need freedom. I need to feel like I can breathe. but he likes to be like smushed. He likes to sleep with like a pillow over his head, or you know, he likes to be up against things. He likes that. I think I'm going to try and move my bed. I have to clean out underneath my bed, which I don't know when I did that. So that should be a disaster in the making. I am not 100% sure that the furniture that is in our room can work well if the bed is taking up more space against the wall than it already is. So that should be interesting. I honestly need to clean my house, surprising no one, all the time. Always need to clean my house. What else do I want to do today? I have no idea. Last night was the Grammys. I'm excited about Taylor's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, and that's about it. I'm not excited that she announced it at the Grammys. I'm not excited for the Grammys that she won. I definitely don't think Midnight should have gotten Album of the Year. I don't even think it's in her top half of her albums, and she can't win Album of the Year for every single one. Folklore, yes, absolutely. Understandable, yes, deserved. But then it takes away what an achievement Folklore winning Album of the Year was if Midnight's is also winning Album of the Year. Not to mention, like, you cannot ignore the racism of the Grammys and all of the other award shows and just the industry in general and society in general. Like, you cannot ignore the fact that racism plays a part in it. So I'm excited about the new album. Of course I am. The rest of Taylor stuff at the Grammys, I assume she did not try to snub Celine Dion. But oh my god. Yeah, not great on so many levels. Like, I hated her outfit. I understand that it was like for the album cover, but it was so gimmicky and bad. like listen, I believe in being a fan and not like lying because you can't say anything bad about them ever. Not to mention that whole music brings us together. Music doesn't stop a genocide. That wasn't Taylor, but I mean, Taylor hasn't exactly said anything to stop a genocide. But my favorite look of the night was Victoria Monet. She looked stunning in that dress. Just perfection. Everything was perfection. Just know that I'm suffering a lot of secondhand embarrassment. While still being very excited for a brand new Taylor Swift album, because of course I am. I have been since I was like 14. So anyways, I guess enough about me and my life issues and the things that are the same for the last 2 decades. Let me get to cleaning. I'm honestly probably going to change out of this outfit now. Like, the reason why I put it on originally was to film a sit-down video, and I'm not doing that. You've seen enough of the look. You know that I'm excited, all of those things. I'm probably going to change it to a regular cleaning outfit. So, all right, I'm changed and ready to actually like get on the floor and crawl around and things like that. So let me show you what I'm thinking. Okay, I think that this is where the bed is going to go. So I think the desk is going to move over here. I don't know about the gun safe. It's my biggest problem right now because I don't want it anywhere else in the house because of kids. This is either staying here. The biggest thing, I think I'm going to have to completely redo filming. I think we might be done filming in front of here, but also like that's the best spot for the light. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but, and you've got like the closet doors in the open, so you can't really have anything in the way in that corner. So I don't really know, but I'm going to do a lot of cleaning and rearranging, but a lot of cleaning has to happen before things can go. You gotta deep clean before you put a piece of furniture that's probably not gonna move for a while. So I started out with over an hour of footage, so I really chopped all of this up because you don't need to see me moving the same things around my room 50 million times. These are like adult practice swords. I don't even remember why my husband got them. He has like a sword and knife collection, but he got these ages ago, and he actually completely forgot they existed because they were stuck in that corner where he never ever saw them. But yeah, it's a lot of moving stuff here, cleaning where those things were, moving stuff to the section I cleaned so I can clean the next section, and repeat over and over. All the stuff from under the bed was a lot, which I knew it would be, which is why I've been putting it off. It was a huge project, and I just happened to do it the same day that I did the rest of the huge projects in the bedroom, because really I did like 5 different projects all smushed together in this rearranged fiasco. Right. Welcome to my unshaved legs. It's February. Give me a break. So this is where I thought that the bed would originally go, right? This is where the desk was. It's up against that. But I am kind of wondering if I should turn it this way and try to keep the desk where it is, because I really like the desk under this mirror. I don't want to have to move the mirror. I don't want to have to rehang it somewhere else. It would have to go here. But I don't really want to do all of that, so I want to try and twist it. So we're going to try that. This is not the first time that I moved the bed this day, and it was not the last time that I moved the bed this day. Okay, I don't think that the desk is going to fit. I'm showing you guys a lot of ways that it didn't work and a lot of reasons why it didn't work. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Do you guys remember the first 24 and 24 where I had those fake nails and they all popped off while I was trying on the clothes? I knew I was missing one. I am so sore today from moving furniture over and over again. But really the hardest part was the mental struggle of deciding things and making it work. All right, it fits, but there's no clearance. Like, I don't love that. And it's actually in front of the bed frame. So let's try over here. This is a big reason why I put these projects off, is the struggle. So this fits, but then how will my husband climb out of bed if he is here? His plan to not wake me up was to like, I think this is a terrible plan. His plan to not wake me up is to come out at the foot of the bed, but this is in his way. Now this could go over more, except the air conditioner's in the way, and I don't want to move the air conditioner because when my husband has to put it back in the window, I don't want him to have to carry it from the attic or whatever. He said that a lot of times. It hurts his back. I don't want him doing it. Air conditioners are heavy. Like, I couldn't lift it. So I like having it where he just literally just has to move it like a couple feet, right? I could actually, what if we move the air conditioner into the closet? I could only move it over like a tiny bit. The other solution, I feel like, is to just move the desk to this wall. You have to clear the drawers, but they don't come out a lot. I don't know if this is in frame. They don't come out far. This would have to go. I'll either take it down completely, I think, or move it above the bed. I don't know. All right, there are a couple of things that I like about the bed being against this wall. The heater vent is still uncovered. I could still probably keep a picture or two where they were and not have to move them because I'm afraid of my husband knocking them off in the middle of the night when he's trying to get in and out up against the wall. And I like that there is openness when you walk in the door. You're not walking right into the edge of a bed frame, basically. I guess it's the rest of the stuff I don't know about. He did end up knocking this down in the night. All right, I'm like a little stuck. I've reached the point where I'm a little stuck. I'm not really sure how to fix everything. I wonder why this took 4 hours. It's a mystery. Right, I moved it back over here. It covers the heater. I'm not sure that this really fixes any of my problems. Right. I'm like watching this and wondering if I should move the bed back against the window wall. The biggest problem with projects like this is that you are ready to be done long before it's actually finished. And having to move everything over and over again, including the tiny little things that were just in my way, certainly did not help with my efficiency or getting anything done. But I feel like figuring out where to put your stuff is often the most difficult part of having an organized or a kept house. We live in the US, we have a lot of stuff. Even when we make a conscious effort to not have a lot of stuff, we usually have too much. And then where do you put it all? Where does it go? How do you organize it? How do you fix it? What parts should you be getting rid of and what parts can you not live without? All right, so watching all of this, what if I moved the gun safe in between the windows? What if I moved the bed back against the window wall? And what if I had my desk free floating in the middle of the room with the chair up against the cactus tapestry like I would for filming, but then the desk is in front? We don't need the space in the middle of the floor for anything at all. So I'm just kind of wondering if I could rich people this, not have the furniture up against the wall, and it would still work in this room because we don't really need that space for anything else. Honestly, I think I probably need to just let that idea rest on ice for a little bit. Chill out. What you yelling for? It's all been done before. I don't know. I don't feel like any of this comes naturally to me. I don't feel like I'm a good decorator. I don't feel like I can look at a room and instantly know how I should place things or how to make it flow the best. Basically, I've been taking a break. I'm eating a banana chocolate chip muffin. I've been taking a break for like an hour, and I need to get it all finished up before my husband gets home. All right, so this is how we're leaving it for today and tomorrow. I will not be doing more of this tomorrow. Not exactly final product or anything, but I mean, I think it's the final product on where all the furniture is, but yeah, I don't know. I'm done. I have to go cook and clean the rest of the house. All right, it's 6:30. I'm going to take a shower, wash my hair, and sit down on the couch and read. Hubby's not feeling the greatest. My girl's not feeling the greatest. Why is this necklace stuck in my hair? I'm tired. All right, little update on a product that I used in the first 24 and 24, this leave-in conditioner spray by Pantene. I don't love this. I like the scent, I like the spray, but it leaves my hair like slightly crunchy, like there's a product in it. So I don't know that I'll buy this again, but I will use it. Also, if this is my hair after it's washed, should I be doing some sort of curl routine to like help it along, or no? Somebody tell me just your opinion. My hair is wavy. That's how I've always viewed it, but I was like watching some people they talk about how they always thought their hair was wavy and they didn't realize that they like needed to do a curl routine. I don't know. I'm just curious. Somebody just tell me. Tell me your opinion. That's what I want to know. Okay. All right. We still have like an hour or so before the 24 hours is up. And I really want to do my March reading journal setup. It's the 6th of February. I just want to. I have like these stickers that I bought. I don't remember where they're from. Maybe it says on the sheet. Or I could probably go look in my Instagram. I know that's how I found it. But I got these stickers. This one. This one. You all know I'm a floral, botanical plant girly. That is my favorite vibe. Look at these bookshelves. Stunning. But that's what I like to use the most in my reading journal. That's what I like to have on my notebooks and mouse pads and cases and all the things. These are my favorites. So I'm like really excited about them. I'll put it on the screen. So I like got all of these. I really want to use these. I also got this washi tape from there. Can you see that? It's really pretty. March is my birthday month. So I like already had plans to use this one, which is like one of my favorites. Then I also planned on using, before I bought these new ones, I planned on doing like a ton of these plant stamp ones that I got for Christmas from my hubby. Stunning. Anyways, I always do plant themed, basically. I use like all my favorite things for my March setup because it's my birthday one and I like want to do it so bad. Like, Heather, maybe try reading. Maybe put the clean laundry away. But I want to. So here we are. Today's the first day. When you're seeing it, it's like day 3. Today's the first day of the Jonte's Inferno readathon, which I am thinking I might do a vlog for. I'm also doing For the Culture readathon, which is all month. I'm doing Blackathon, which is all month, although I feel like there's a couple prompts on there I might not be able to hit. One of the prompts for Blackathon this year is to read a Sudanese author, and I have not been able to find any in the genres that I like to read, right? I don't want to read a nonfiction or a memoir or a, what is that called? Literary fiction? Is that the right thing? I don't want to read any of those, you know, to hit the prompt. And I haven't been able to find any that are romance or even fantasy, or even better yet, fantasy romance. I am trying to find one for it, but I have not been successful. And I'm not going to read a book that I'm completely not interested in for a readathon prompt, ever. We'll be doing that. But so if you have any recommendations, if you know of anyone, that would be great. So I'm doing those. I'm doing the 24-ish hour readathon, which will be starting the day after you see this. So that's this weekend, and my kids are supposed to be gone, but my girl is sick, so I'm like, maybe they won't be gone, so maybe don't plan everything. But my kids are supposed to be gone this weekend. I want to read a lot because I had this goal this month to read 29 books. Now, it is the 6th and I have completed 2, but I am partway through 2 that I'm actively reading. Me and Tracy at Bookend to Bookend on Instagram. She's Tracy M with the purple leather icon on YouTube. You'll see her in comments and stuff. I love Tracy. I love her. We are trying to motivate each other to read 29 books this month. She's doing better than I am, so I must be a better motivator than her. What do you think? Should I do my reading journal today? No, I should wash the dishes and put away the clean laundry and potentially read so I can catch up with Tracy. All right, it's time to stop chatting. Update, I didn't do any of those things. I cuddled with my girl and edited this video. So let's wrap this up. What are the 24 things that I accomplished in 24 hours for this round? I'm glad you asked. In case you're wondering, the next couple of 24 and 24 vlogs will be much less house project heavy, cleaning heavy, but here we go. Number 1, I contacted my representatives calling for an end to the genocide in Gaza. Number 2, I tried a new outfit. Number 3, I tried a new makeup look. Number 4, I started a 24 and 24 book. It is Black History Month, so of course I started one by a Black author. This is something. I can never remember the order of words for this title. Pregnancy, Wrestling, and Dating by Quiana Glide. I've read 1 chapter of this, really enjoying it so far. Plan on continuing at this point. Because I read diversely all year round, I don't feel like I have to do like a lot of performative diversity reading during like Heritage Months or Black History Month or anything, but I have this thing where I refuse to be outread for that month by people who don't normally read books by those authors. So I know like the girlies who are not reading Black authors all year round are reading like 1 to 5 this month. And I'm like, I must outdo you. I have to outdo you. I don't care that I read more Black authors in March than you do, but I mean, I do care, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, no, I have to read more than you specifically. Anyways. Number 5, I cleaned out under my bed. That was a huge project that I've been putting off for quite some time because again, like I cannot take the time and effort to put in several hours worth on a deep cleaning project that you literally can't tell happened. Like you can't tell it happened unless you like look under my bed for the before and after, right? Like I cannot do that every day or every week. So doing them in these vlogs, I think is making it happen more frequently, and I'm happy about that. Number 6, cleaned out the nightstands. That was another project. Number 7, vacuumed the room. Number 8, mopped the room. Number 9, dusted the room. Technically not in that order, but those are all 3 deep cleaning things that don't happen on a weekly basis in the bedroom or anything, and I'm happy that I did them. 10, rearrange the room. You saw that that was quite the project. Number 11, I tried a new recipe. I bought flatbread at Aldi, put barbecue sauce and slivered onions and ground beef, and then a cheese blend on top, popped them in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. It was a recipe that my husband sent me on Instagram, and I made it and he loved it. So I tried that, it was easy. What am I on? Number 12, I did laundry. Number 13, I ran the dishwasher. Life doesn't stop just because it's a 24 and 24 vlog. Those things needed to happen. I did them. Number 14, I picked up a bunch of Easter grass from my child's birthday. From my in-laws, because of course. So it was all over the house. I've gotten most of it picked up. I did a bunch of it yesterday. That's an accomplishment. Number 15, I found thread to do some mending. I've been thinking I knew where it was, but I want to check. Found that. Number 16, I read a chapter of nonfiction. So you want to talk about race. Reading a chapter this a day with my eyeballs. It's not quite what I wanted, but I will finish it. Number 17, I took care of a sick kid. Again, life happens. Sometimes your plans don't really work out. And they have to be done. And you know what? That fit into the 24 hours. I wasn't expecting to have a sick child. I had a sick child. That created work for me. Number 18, I decluttered the room. A bunch of stuff is not in the room. I still need to figure out what to do with some of it, but it's still a win. 19, I rehomed 1 nightstand. So we obviously had nightstands on both sides of our bed. I took one to one of my children's rooms. He was very excited about that. 20, did emergency laundry, living with pets and children. I had 2 loads of laundry in the 24 hours that messes were created and had to be washed that were not part of the plan when I woke up yesterday morning. 21, fed children. A win is a win. 22, I showered. You might be like, that's not even an accomplishment. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was self-care. Obviously, hygiene is great, but also how much better you feel when you're clean, spending your time under the hot water, not rushing through it. My legs are just shaved now, if you're curious. I feel better. That was an act of self-care. It was something that I prioritized. And again, like, that's not always possible for everybody all the time. I've had 3 children. I know sometimes what a luxury taking that shower is. 23, cuddled with hubby. Again, a win is a win. And 24, made video notes for a try a chapter video that I'm going to film. So a lot of that was just everyday things. Doesn't matter. It's still things that need to happen that I want to prioritize. I don't want to be like, no, I don't have time to do that. I'm doing a 24 and 24 challenge. You know, sometimes it's easier to have the 24 than other days. Like sometimes I'm leaving things off, and this time I was like, what did I even do? Besides rearranging this room for way too many hours. So that's it. That's the 24 and 24 vlog. Be back in a couple weeks with the next one. Again, the next 2 are probably going to be significantly different from this one and like the last one. And maybe the one before that. I don't know. I don't remember. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.